Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Rebels, you guys. Yeah, they kind of threw me through a loop on the last one, I'm not gonna lie, for a lot of reasons. I'm sure some of which are very obvious if you watched my last reaction, which hopefully you did. We're in the end of the season now. This is the next to last episode of the season, so it's not surprising that things are starting to heat up a little bit, even more so than usual. But yeah, I have to admit, I was like genuinely kind of like, I kind of can't believe they left us there last time. So yeah, I will briefly get into just kind of my lingering thoughts on the previous episode. But before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much. So yeah, I genuinely, like last episode, kept expecting, you know, someone to swoop in and save Kanan, you know, whether it was like them coming back with the ship or whatever. But I think that was kind of the point, was that, you know, we had just had this big talk about how, like, sacrifice is kind of the name of the game here when you're trying to lead a small rebellion. And I just wish Kanan didn't have to be that sacrifice. I don't think he's going anywhere. I think we will get him back. I'll be really utterly shocked if, like, this is it for Kanan. Then again, I honestly don't know. Like, I have zero clue. I have no concept of Kanan past this season. I haven't seen or, like, read anything about the show. So, you know, it really, it does kind of, it gives you kind of a similar feeling to some of the characters in Clone Wars, where, like, okay, we know where most of these people are going to end up, but, you know, like, where's so-and-so going to end up? And that's kind of the case with all our characters here, is that, like, we don't know. They, as far as I know, they really don't have any canonical place past the series. Now, keep in mind, I have not seen every Star Wars series, so that may be incorrect. But other than, like, one character from the show, you know, I don't think I've seen any of these characters on any other Star Wars program that I know of. So, you know, it does kind of, like, leave you a little bit like, oh my god, wait a second, they're not really gonna, like, go through with this, are they? But of course, the other big shock was seeing Tarkin in the last episode. Man, I'll tell you what. I had flashbacks to, like, when he showed up in Clone Wars, and I was like, oh no. Kind of a combination of, like, oh no, and also, like, you know, this is gonna be good because he's just a really entertaining character to watch. It's also really cool to put him around, like, some of these, what I'm guessing are kind of like lower level Imperial officers, I guess, because he's been through the Clone Wars, he's met the Jedi, he worked with the Jedi, he was there for the Republic when it was still the actual Republic. You know, he's coming at this from a totally different perspective, and he's gonna cut through the bull and, like, get stuff done. And honestly, I said this last episode, but I'm like, oh, I feel like maybe the logical next step would be try to make an example of Kanan. And that's what kind of leads me back to that sort of, like, anxiety about, like, technically speaking, I have, like, no concept of any of these characters beyond this series. That being said, I really get the idea this is not that kind of series, but I could be totally wrong. I have started so many series before being like, well, you guys know, because you watched them with me, where I'm like, oh my god, it's so cute and wholesome, and then I'm, like, by the end of it, wrecked. If you know, you know. I won't name any names of shows. But yeah, guys, I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. Without further ado, what do you say we just go ahead and jump right in to the next episode of Rebels? Let's do this. Oh, nice. We're for sure not just going to leave Kanan, right?
How you doing?
Nice. I'll tell you what, that has come in so handy. Chopper. Chopper. just like flying death over this.
We need prisoner logs of all Imperial detention facilities.
Okay, yeah, we're going back for Grotzev. That's, of course we are.
The entire system would have to be down.
Well, they did blow up their own comm tower.
They must have taken down their
True.
entire data network.
How are we gonna find out where they've got Kanan now?
Could we use the Force?
Hate to be the pessimist, Ezra, but how do we even know?
He's alive, Sabine. I know it.
He can feel it. He can feel it. Can we, let's, you know, I know I'm always saying use the Force, but let's use the Force. It's what the Force is there for. It's really not.
What indeed the Jedi claim to be. Well, Governor,
Crap.
somebody's got to keep you entertained.
Oh, Kanan, don't you dare equip yourself into an early death, my friend. Okay, we're switching to defensive strategies. Ah! There's our ride. Okay.
He's still searching for Kanan. Go get him.
Oh no! Don't leave Chopper.
Move, you stubborn joke.
No.
You're gonna get me fried.
He just don't Chopper when he has Chopper's like. Rah, 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 rah. Oh man, Hera's gotta be.
Accepted them. I'm sorry, but you must focus on your next objective.
But Fulcrum, Kanan is
That's
our
Fulcrum?
objective. We can still find him.
At what cost? You, your unit, the overall mission?
It's Fulcrum Ahsoka.
The transmission Ezra was able to beam out has attracted attention, not just from civilians, but from the highest levels of the Empire.
It was Kanan's plan.
Why does the voice sound kind of
Mission was
familiar?
to be-
He wanted to give them hope.
Well, he was successful. But if you are
Good.
caught, if Ezra is caught, that hope will die. To protect
Yeah,
your
we
unit,
can't.
You must stop your search for Kanan and go into hiding.
Oh man. Okay, okay. I have some questions about Fulcrum because the voice sounds,
Odds are they've still got him at
the
Imperial
diction sounds familiar,
He's not gone. And
He's
not
no.
in the Imperial complex.
and we're not gonna be able to leave
I
him.
just know.
I know Fulcrum wants that, but
Make a plan based on a feeling.
Yes, we can. We do it all the time.
Not this time. The Empire will be waiting with a trap.
When has that ever stopped us?
We can't
well,
risk it.
Or won't?
Ezra, there's a bigger mission you're not seeing. It can't be jeopardized.
they're protecting Ezra.
Soldier.
They're protecting Ezra.
Soldier?
Fulcrum
He's
said
our
that.
friend. He'd do whatever it took to protect us.
He already did when he sacrificed
Yeah.
himself. Ezra,
There's gotta be another
follow
way.
the choice.
Oh.
Hey, it's okay.
Good.
Listen to.
Go away.
But I have a plan to find him. Wanna help?
Happy chop.
You think he'll talk? Tell him what he knows about us?
He doesn't know anything.
Sabine, where are the power cells?
Okay.
I need some for my lightsaber.
Did you check the overheads?
First place I look.
Hold on, I know where to find some. Ed?
Really? Why do I need it?
Oh, cause we're up to something. That's why.
Just recalibrate the targeting computer, will ya?
I'm pretty sure Chopper is letting loose in binary right now.
Hey, you're going to find Kanan. You're disobeying Hera's orders.
Were they orders or more like her opinion?
It was a
We're gonna save him.
suggestion.
We don't have a
It was a
choice.
suggestion.
You with?
Said the targeting computer. You're
That's
overloading the
the
internal comm.
signal. Oopsie. Okay, here we go. They're gonna take off and do it anyway.
Help Ezra find his power cells.
Okay.
What are you up to?
Hera knows. Hera knows. Hera's like a mom of toddlers. She knows something's up. Oh no. I really don't want the Grand Inquisitor to get involved here.
I take it you have a solution? Pain. A Jedi still feels pain. And
No.
pain can break anyone.
Nope. Mm-mm. We're not doing this. We're not doing this.
What do you see?
Oh no.
I see. Go on.
He's
see
gonna resist it. He's gonna resist.
you growing more and more
I see you not getting what you want. They're gonna bring out the big guns. Yeah. Come on, guys. We need to hurry. Oh no, Kanan. Oh.
I don't know where your friend is. I'm sorry.
You must have heard something.
Anything?
If the Empire is locking everything down, that's bad for you and bad for business.
Well, if you want to change that, you need to help us.
I doubt that.
Ever wonder why the Empire was so interested in Kanan? Why they'd send an Inquisitor to Lothal?
Ezra, don't.
Ezra? Should we be divulging this? I don't know if we have a choice.
Because Kanan is a Jedi.
Hey, and it's out there. Oh, why? Even the droid's like, I'm sorry. What did you say? Did you say Jedi? Okay, never mind.
Couldn't be a Jedi any more than you could.
Do you want to bet, good sir? Because we're using the Force like right now. Yeah. What do you think now? What do you call that? Just don't drop it on his head. Oh.
It means you help me, and you'll have a Jedi owing you a favor.
Okay.
Whatever I ask.
Within reason.
With an asterisk.
First the deal.
Crap. Huh?
Hey, what's the matter with you? I bow, you bow, then we have deal.
Oh.
Oh. He's like, what do you want me to like touch your horn or something?
They have no long-range communications, so they've started using these.
Have they now? Ooh.
They take data from the city.
What kind of data?
Everything, you name it. Personnel, weapons, deployments.
Prisoners.
Kanan?
There we go.
Possibly.
Let's go steal us a droid. Uh-oh.
Bargained? You better have something more than just a lead.
Oopsie. Hera caught us.
I gave you a direct order and you disobeyed me.
Well, it paid off.
Still
I
was an
found out
order.
where Kanan is. Maybe.
Maybe?
Maybe.
All that from maybe?
Hera, none of us want to give up on Kanan.
Hera doesn't want to either.
No, I don't.
She's trying to
That's why I
protect
took this
you.
risk.
And they were all in on it, so.
Okay. What did you learn?
All right.
Plan. And the only way to be sure is to grab the Imperial droid.
Okay.
And send Chopper in his place.
He's like, I'm sorry.
I'll
What
give you a
now?
paint job. The Empire won't know the difference.
He's like, the things I do for the stinking crew. He's like, fine. God. Oh.
I recommend we transfer him from Lothal to another location. One that never fails to extract a confession.
Please no. Please no. Oh.
Behind you.
I'm not gonna fall for it.
The droid's like. Did the droid pass out from fear?
Come on, Chopper. Find Kanan.
Yeah, you could do it. Oh. They're gonna plug him in. Okay. I thought they were trying to get that droid for info, which maybe they are doing that as well, but.
Oh, there. You're not authorized to copy communication logs.
Huh? Really? No one told me that.
Better check its encryption codes.
Don't do that. He's like, see ya! Bye, guys.
I need some help. Keep them cannons busy.
What I need some help.
Oh, thank you, friend.
Hey, I'm starting to like you much better than our regular droid.
Oh, he's a nice droid. Can we keep him? Chopper's Chopper. Did he just go?
Amazing, Chopper.
That was super cool.
Not bad.
He's like, I'm the droid. Yay. It's like,
He was actually a big help around here.
yay.
Spy. I
Oh.
say we keep him.
Yes. Are we keeping the droid? Oh my god, we are keeping the droid. I am so happy.
Should have seen that coming.
Chopper! And now we're down here with the little kitties. The kitties are like, hello, new friend. He just wanted to stay with us. He was a happy droid. Chopper's like...
Tarkin's destroyer, the Sovereign. It's still here above Lothal, but it's scheduled to leave soon.
Where to?
Yeah.
The Mustafar system?
No, I was afraid you were going to say that.
I've only heard that name once. From Kanan.
Oh,
He said
God.
Mustafar is where Jedi go to die.
Pretty much, yeah. It's where Vader is, right? Oh, no, don't you dare end the episode there. If you're thinking of it... All right, you guys. I was kind of afraid that that might be where they were heading with it. I'm guessing maybe we'll get Vader in the finale. I have no idea. But dang, guys, that's quite a way to end the episode. To be like, yeah, that's where Jedi go to die, and you cut to credits. Finn. He's not gonna die. They would not go through all of this if they were just gonna kill him off. Would they? They wouldn't do that. Also, can we talk about how Chopper is absolutely vindictive and frankly a little bit scary? I was so happy, like, yay, we're gonna have a new droid friend. Next season we'll have like a new addition to the crew. And then he's like, this is what I think of that. See ya, new friend. I'm so glad he was alright. And apparently now he's just gonna live with all the little kitties, but he was a nice droid. You know, it's always hard to tell with the droids. Like, are they just kind of like sort of the more blank slate type of droids? Do they have like a particular, like in Clone Wars, we saw a droid that like actually seemed to have like loyalty to well, at that time it was the Separatists, but which is funny because it's actually the Republic that became the Empire, not the Separatists, which is kind of mind-blowing when you first think about it, but it actually makes a lot of sense when you watch it all the way through. Anywho, yeah, he was just like a friendly droid who wanted to help and make people happy. And Chopper just kicked him off the ship, quite literally. And I love Chopper, but frankly, sometimes Chopper is a little bit scary. Chopper just like flying through space going, woo. Chopper was the MVP in this episode. I think we could all agree. Oh my god, Hera being angry is also very scary. Covert Chopper mission was great. Oh, Kanan getting tortured though. Gets a big thumbs down. Tarkin does not play. And of course, they're gonna, if they don't get what they want, they're not gonna stop. They're just gonna go to an even more dangerous solution. Please, Kanan, hang in there. At least to get some respite while they're transporting him. I'm hoping they don't just keep torturing him the whole time. But man, I'll tell you what. Okay, so can we talk about Fulcrum for a second? Because there was something about the diction. Obviously, the voice was scrambled, but there was something about the diction that sounded familiar to me. And I don't know if it's like the hood and robes just tells me it's like a Jedi. I could be totally wrong. It's not like only Jedi wear hoods and robes in this galaxy, but it would make a lot of sense if it was Ahsoka. And the fact that Fulcrum, whoever they are, was saying so adamantly that, you know, I get where you're coming from, but we have to protect Ezra, tells me this goes beyond trying to hurt the Empire. This is a mission to protect a Jedi youngling. You know, this is important because of what it means in terms of the Force, and not even so much the rebellion, although the rebellion is important too. Could Fulcrum be Ahsoka? I'm trying to remember everything that they told me about Fulcrum to this point. We don't know. You know what, guys? There was just something about the voice. There's just something about the voice. And I'm told that they actually dropped a hint a very, 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 very subtle hint about who Fulcrum might be already. And I don't remember them saying anything that I could read into. Just that, like, Fulcrum doesn't like people knowing about them. I don't even remember if they used, like, I don't even remember if they said, like, him or not. They may not have. But man, if I had to put money down on it right now after hearing that, now if it's not, I'm going to feel really, really silly. But if I had to put money down on it, that's what I say right now, is it might be Ahsoka. Because that would make a lot of sense as to why we're trying to help a Force-sensitive child. Very powerful. Not just a Force-sensitive child. Ezra has shown his ability to use the Force is progressing too quickly for his training. That's how powerful he is in the Force. So it's really not even just a Force-sensitive kid. It's someone who has great, great power in the Force. So, I don't know. It would make a degree of sense to me. I don't know if that's where they're going with it, but I would be happy if it was, because, oh my god, of course, I would be happy about it if it was Ahsoka. I would lose my stinking mind. Like, if I had to guess, earlier on, I was kind of wondering if it might be Obi-Wan, because we know Obi-Wan lays really, really low. At least, okay, so some of this is going to get a little murky depending on what they do on the Obi-Wan series, which actually I just wrapped up with, but, you know, assuming that, like, Obi-Wan is laying low on Tatooine, we know that, well, any Jedi, really, you wouldn't want anyone to know about you, so it could be Obi-Wan or Ahsoka, but based on the voice, I was really getting an Ahsoka vibe, you guys. I don't know, I'll go back and watch it when I'm done, but I was really getting that vibe. I'm gonna feel pretty silly if that's not the case, but, okay. So, I'm trying to think of anyone who it could be. You know what? I'll think about it on my own time, and I'll just, you know how I get when I theorize and everything. So I'll wrap it up here for now, but boy, am I worried for Kanan. Boy, are they just, really just, I feel like they're just needling me right now with, like, we're going to take him to Mustafar. Vader's probably going to be involved. It's going to be a big ordeal. I cannot wait for the finale, you guys. So, that was awesome. I love that episode. So great, so fun, so action-packed, and really also kind of, like, intense in that, like, oh my god, they're, like, torturing one of our crew. So yeah, so I am dying to see the next one. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me today. As always, thank you so much for joining me today, and please, please be sure to join me next time. I guarantee I will need your help on this one. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.